Hi, well I thought I'd just do a little video just to show people what I've done to the guitar. If you haven't seen the other videos I've done, I've got an explanation, unboxing video and what I thought of the guitar and what it sounded like. This is just an update just to show you what I found with the guitar and what updates I've put onto the guitar. The first thing we ought to talk about is the tuners. The tuners that came with it were okay, they weren't too bad. They did work. They're not great, they're not very smooth or anything like that, you know, but you can't expect that. But they did work and they did stay in tune. But they were gold, and as you can see, everything on this guitar is silver or chrome. So I've replaced them with these, which are Schala locking tuners. Turn that over there. Which are superb, very nice tuners, really easy to work, lovely whole tune, lovely, really quick, easy. Being it's a locking tuner, you can just lock the screw in there and just wind it on as much as you want, or not at all really. They're just really good. Luckily Schala do ones with the little tab, which is what the original, you see that little tab with the screw in, and they fit. They fitted the holes, which I was happy about, so I didn't have to do any work there, and even the little hole on the tab fitted, so I got no extra holes to drill or extra holes in the guitar that you couldn't cover up. So they were really nice. The next thing I did was the bridge, and this is a Schala bridge as well, and this is just superb quality. I don't like telly bridges. I've never been a big fan of them. I don't like when you take the strings off, they fly all over the place. I don't think there's anything, I'm not a believer that if you string through the body it affects the tone at all. It's just my view. I don't like them. Anyway, I had a look around and I decided to go for the Schala. This is the 3D6 bridge, or hardtail if you like, hardtail bridge, and as you can see it's a lovely bridge, really is, and it goes through there. It's not stringed through the body anymore, which you can buy one with the holes so you can line it up for string through body if you want to, but as I say, I'm not a fan of it. I don't believe it adds anything to it. Best thing about this bridge, little screw here. Once you've set all your intonation, you've got all that sorted, you just turn this screw and it locks all these saddles in position. So when you take the screws off, when you take the strings off, you've got them all there, they're all set, they're lovely. Right, I also replaced the control gear and the pickups, and they all come from a place called Sigler Music in the United States, and what they do, what they call a loaded pick guard, which is the pick guard, the pickups and a pre-wired control plate, and it depends on what you want. I've gone for the normal control plate 3-way switch, and it's also got the S1 switch. The pickups are Fender N3 pickups. I know about these pickups because I'd had a guitar with the similar ones, which were the SCNs before, and I knew that these are the pickups I wanted. I'd had an American Deluxe guitar and these were the pickups and the wiring, and I liked the S1 switch, so that was what I went for. They're really nicely wired, and all you have to do is connect the pickups for it. It's really easy. Going back to the bridge, once I took the original bridge off, I've got to find a way to actually connect the angled pickup at the back. Nobody makes a pickup holder. They are there for people who have had humbuckers and they want to replace it and put an angled pickup in. But they're all plastic, and I didn't want plastic. I wanted metal. I did find a guy in Germany who makes them, but he wanted somewhere around about a 2-week turnaround and €40 to do it, and he made them out of aluminium. What I did was the original bridge, I've just chopped that bit off, made it all look nice, sprayed it up. I even put my own little logo on there, if you can see it, little boxing bunny or boxing hare, and it worked fine. It's great. And as I say, the pickups come really well. What else have I done? Oh yeah, when fitting a control plate, the original control plate, the pickups or the pots on the back are really small. They're very cheap, and they're really small. When you get proper stuff like these are, which is CTX 250k pots, they're bigger and they don't fit in the pre-rated slot. So I had to knock out about 3mm of this slot. I had to rate out the hole about 3mm extra on the one side. I also rated the bottom because it was all full of lacquer and crap and compound, what they polished, dust and everything. They haven't cleaned it out or anything like that. So anyway, I got it to fit, and when I was rating it, I noticed that it was all wood down here. This isn't a flame top by a photo flame top by any standards. I didn't when I got to the bottom, I went down about 0.5mm extra just to clean the bottom out, and there's flame under there. You know, I'd love to show you, but this is all screened. I've screened all the housing anyway, so I couldn't show you, but take my word for it. At first I thought it was just router marks, but then I had a close look with a torch, and it's definitely flame, and it's definitely running this way. What else? I also had to rate out this, because these pickups, compared to the original pickups are like, they're right size across here, but they're tiny. You can really tell the difference, you know, they really are cheap. I did have to, the original bridge, which this is, I had to widen the slots to actually get this pickup in, to actually make it fit. The pick guard, now this would probably fit, when it came from Sigler Music, this pick guard would probably fit a USA or perhaps even a Mexican pick guard. Now I thought to myself, if it fits this, I'll be amazed, and it didn't. It didn't fit this at all, and it doesn't. If you notice, it is slightly out here, and it took a lot of fiddling around just to get it in position, because if you go back and look at the other video, there's a totally different shape pick guard on it, and I had to get it into a position to hide as many of the holes from the older pick guard. But I got it into a position. I had to cut this out a bit deeper. I had to move this. I had to move this over. It had to move over so I could get a nice relief here. And because I had to move this over, that moved the pickup slot over. So I was about 5mm out on the pickup slot. So I was umming and ahhing about what to do with that. In the end, I decided to put a pickup ring around it, like you use on Strats and stuff like that. And that's done, sufficed at the moment. It's chrome, it's what I wanted. I can get, and it's probably my best bet, a pickup custom made. They cost around about £50 to get them custom made. I'm in an area, I'd like to get it, but I'm not 100% sure what to do on that. At the moment it's working, everything's working. I've got a lovely action on it, and I've cleaned all the frets up, and everything's it's playing lovely. And as you can see, it's looking very blue in this light, but it has got a lovely finish to this guitar. Let me flip it over on the back. It is a really lovely finish. There is a few scratches on it now from when I've been working on it. I suppose I could get some teacup or whatever and get them scratches out, but I'm not opposed to knocks and bangs on guitars. It gives them a bit of life. As I say, the neck's okay. Is there anything else? Oh yes, I also changed the end plate, just because it's chrome, and I've also put on Charlotte locking strap locks. Just a bit of a word for the wires. I noticed that when I took the original strap locks off, the screw was only about half an inch, if that, into the wood. Now this guitar is actually heavier now because obviously the hardware I've put on it is heavier, but even as it was, half an inch of screw into wood on a strap is not a lot. So I should think even if you're only going to do one upgrade, I would say do that upgrade, because if you buy the Charlotte locks, they come with the screws and they do sink into the guitar a good inch, and it'd be a shame for you to buy a nice guitar, put a strap on it and find it fall off because it hasn't been screwed in. So I'd say be very careful of that. Again, if you are going to buy one of these to upgrade, you're going to have to open this slot to get the bigger pots in. Anything else, well, that's up to you. You know, the pick guard and stuff like that, that's really up to you what you do. Again, same with the bridge. A lot of people like them bridges. I don't. I've got to admit, this is a lovely bridge. It's so well made. All the Charlotte stuff is so well made and just feels and looks really, really good. So that's about it. I'd say to you, I'd like to do a comparison of a sound or tone, but waste of time because now it sounds excellent. And I've got to say that this guitar even just actually rings out really well. I was really surprised that it was wood all the way through. You know, I was expecting some kind of, I don't know what, you know, but oh yeah, just if you are buying one of these, this line here is an inlay, and it is an inlay. It goes down about 3mm. You can see at the top of this pickup, and it goes up, and it just stops short of the pickup hole for the neck. Why they stopped short, I don't know, but they did. But it is definitely an inlay. It's inlaid about 3mm, and that surprised me as well, because I just thought they would have done something else with that, but it's definitely an inlay. So thanks for watching. Okay, and if you're going to buy one, just be careful. Okay, bye.